Hello. Hopefully we'll have a nice chill session today. The baby has been put to bed just before 7, so he could be waking up maybe at midnight, so this is going to be fun. Fantastic news for me, got the crotch goblin, got the crotch rock diagnosed and treated good. Was it a quick turnaround then? See, I can't like say crotch without going straight into goblin. This is what you do to me. Just break. What am I doing with this? I've lost my page. We'll go with this. Yeah. Today's plan, as you can tell by the title, I'm trying to like do stuff in my sketchbook every day, which was a great plan initially, but with sleep patterns being very weird at the moment, I am like not really getting a chance. So I've managed to do stuff for the past like 3 days. Like this was like a panic yesterday. So obviously got this from the last stream, which was last week in the daytime. This was Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Monday, and we got Tuesday today. So fingers crossed. I think today I'm just going to do some studies of light going through the trees. I don't know, who the fuck are you, Paint It? Who is anybody these days? I don't know anymore. But yeah, I'm going to try and go opaque with gouache and possibly use the new Neo colours as well. So that will be interesting. I'm just going to use as many materials as I can. First off, let's just make these borders a little bit more prominent. Me a silly person, you a silly person. Just antibiotic injection for each of us. And it's starting to clear up. Good. We like antibiotics actually doing their job the first time round. Like that. Like I'm being heavy-handed already. Am I leaning towards like these shades of purple right now? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Let's get the right antibiotic. Works real quick. But yeah, that's what I mean though. Like some people go through like such a like trial of elimination, don't they? Pause that so I don't see like constant movement. Trying to figure out which thing I want to do. Got a thing? We've got a thing? Arkan! Thank you, Arkan. And we've got a raid as well. How is this? Ariella, thank you. So many things happened at once there. How's your stream? How are you doing? What were you up to? Nice to meet you as well. How is everybody? wait, can I ask what's the story behind the throat gang raid? Because my brain's only thinking of one thing, and it's always dodgy thoughts. It's always happened at once for me too. Well, that was the thing. I was just so like confuzzled because like I heard the alert, but not the correct alert. And then I saw the animation happening. I'm like, have I broken things again as usual? We're going with dodgy. Give me the dodgy story in all gory details. If you're thinking yes, good. You'll be completely fine here. I mean, not being funny, Cade's here, so like it's already going to be spicy. My throat makes random throat noises I can't control. I'm also a sing. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Can I ask, the weird throat sounds, is it like a weird gargle, like a trapped air thing you cannot control in the slightest? But I'm guessing because you're so close to the microphone, it picks up the weird goblin sound you make. I'm only asking because I have that occasionally. Thankfully, the microphone is very far away. The gurgle. It's always the case. Does that mean that you were doing a little sing-song stream today or something else? Hi, welcome. I offer you a handshake, but I'm recovering from COVID. I love how you just don't hide it. You just go straight for it. It's just like, hi, I'm Cade. We'll do an air handshake. Then you're also in the throat gang. One of us. It's really bad because I'm on stream and I want to do the other action that I'm thinking, but I can't. I've got to be good. We're going to be good tonight, I promise. And if anybody is new here today, hello and welcome on in. My name is Gingy. I mainly do watercolour and gouache illustration work. And to calm my chaotic brain, I am just trying to do some sketchbook stuff. So I'm going to be doing some studies today of just pretty trees and light and keep it simple. Don't be a coward, Cade. Put her there. No, you're going to need antibiotics too. Love the art. You're so talented. Thank you so much. What kind of stuff do you sing? Do you sing every Friday? Oh, are you starting Resi Village? Nice. How are you finding it? I'm guessing if you're playing like Resi, like you're a massive Resi fan. And like, I have to ask, are you waiting for the DLC to drop of the latest Resi game? Because like, one of my mods, like her thing is Resi. She's like feral for it. Say the inside thoughts out loud. I can't, it's too early in the stream and I'm sober. We need to wait a little bit of time. Look, we'll just take a sip of paint water. Maybe the heavy metals will do something. You'd think I might be a fan, but I'm not. Okay, is it the case of you like to watch horror games but not play horror games because it gives you a little freak out when you're the one in control? Very much like to meet this mod. She probably will come in at some point. Her name is Vicky. Tasty paint water. Resi is okay. There's some pretty good 3D spots. I mean, all you need is Ada Wong. Like, genuinely, I hope she is in the next DLC. Like, super fingers crossed. Love horror. I'm just very particular with my games. Ooh, okay. So what's your favourite kind of horror game then? I'm getting distracted with the talking as well. Can I talk and draw at the same time? This is a great question. I'm a slut for Resi. Good. You'll definitely be safe here. I say that. I don't play the Resi games. I have to watch other people play Resi games because I freak out at horror games. I shouldn't, but I just do. I'm just trying to pull up a reference to start with. Thank you so much for the follow. Cabin Factory has probably... Oh, I think I saw some clips of that. That looked really cool. Is that the one where you're trying to figure out if it's haunted or not, but then it gets like progressively like crazier? And again, thank you for the follow. World of Warcraft is a horror game. What, when you're having to grind for ages? Yeah, I've definitely seen some clips of that game. It looks really good, but also at the same time realistic. Like, very realistic. It gets a little bit terrifying. Again, it's gonna be something like, I'm just gonna watch one of your VODs. Simple. I'm assuming you've played the cabin game on stream. This is where you go, no, I was too scared. I'm definitely going to take forever to do these, aren't I? Yes, perfect. I'm trying to think, like, the scariest thing I've ever tried to attempt to play on stream was Outlast. Because one of my mods, like, bought it for me. And, like, the second game and then the trials. And no, I freaked out so badly. I didn't even get very, very far. I was in like the one of the first bits of Outlast where you're kind of like looping in like the downstairs like splishy splashy water bit in the dark, and I'm like, no. I'm getting flashbacks to Amnesia. I don't like this. And I never played it again. I'm singing, I have 550 plus song list at the track requests from, oh my god. It's songs I grew up with, always loved music, and a whole variety of everything, really. What is your favourite genre to sing, then? What bot is that? I like the variations in the messages. Oh, that's my painstaking. I've typed every single one of those out manually. You don't know how long I have spent writing out custom things. Hey, Aiden, how you doing? Does the bingo still work? Give me a sec, Cade. No. Okay, so I had a travesty the other day. I say the other day, a few days ago. I accidentally deleted StreamerBot, and I had to redo everything from scratch. Like there was a mess up. I'm trying to think what happened. There was a problem with Windows, and it was like doubling things constantly. And I was trying to find like what the source was, and unfortunately StreamerBot got caught in the crossfire of things. There is an export somewhere. I just don't know where it is on my computer. It is on my E drive. So it is somewhere. I just can't remember where. I think there is a link you sent me, so I could probably like re-download it from there if I can't find it on the E drive. I should be able to get it re-established. I just need to like have a real sit down one day and go through stuff. To go about learning StreamerBot, we're currently welding Mixed Up, and we're in the middle of a huge rewrite overhaul. Yeah, so I wanted to slowly go over. I say slowly go over. I wanted to do everything on StreamerBot in the end, because I was one of these people that was juggling like we've got Stream Elements, we've got Streamlabs. There was something else going on as well. And everything became like too much to juggle because they all did their own little separate components. And I just kind of thought, screw it. StreamerBot gave a lot more like personalization. It is a pain in the ass, mind you. So if you're gifted in the coding department, it's very, very good. The story behind the bingos, we started playing Curse Bingo with stream events. Pretty much. There weren't too many like really cursed things though. Yeah, honestly, I really like recommend StreamerBot. The versatility of it is really, really good. Like once you get your head around it. He just sips paint water, licks the brush. Someone mentions rimming hobo. That was Starch. That was Starch's thing, rimming hobos. I'm so happy we managed to get Spud Daddy the other day. Although I say that, I think I'm streaming tomorrow in the daytime. Mom's coming over to babysit again. So we might be blessed with another potato. Whose thing was Pokemon butt plugs? I can't remember the Pokemon butt plugs, but it was Baz and the Shrek butt plug. Unless somebody else had like Pokemon ones, I'm not too sure. I might have like wiped that from my brain. This feels so depressing. Skip this one. Beep, beep, beep. I still need to like tweak the playlist a little bit. I keep forgetting to. Hey, Akami, how you doing? Do you know what, honestly, Cade? I don't think chat is that feral. It's either that or I'm just too used to you at this point. That you've just become my norm. We'll definitely be back. Love how relaxed it is here. I'm going to lay down since... Oh my god, it's 5 a.m. Please sleep. What are you doing in the upside down? Yeah, please sleep. Please take care of yourself. And thank you so much for the raid. Trust me, you don't want to know, but thank you for asking. Hope everything is dandy your end. Chaotic? But I'm not going to go into detail. I feel like everyone's having a bit of a bad time at the moment. So we're all just going to nod our heads together and just hope for the best. Ooh, why is it 5 a.m? Should be illegal. Wait, which slide then? I see, okay. Is it bad that I'm checking time zones now for which side of Australia? Which might mean we get a Baz in 2 hours. We'll have to talk kids next time. Oh god, how do you cope? I'm officially one and done now. I can't handle another. I'll break. More so. Waveson has no audio. Hi. I'm just gonna be creepy now. Sorry. Hope you're having a good evening. I know your stream just started. Yeah. I wish I knew sign language, genuinely. Would be helpful. Perfect. I'm sorry, I'm really slow drawing today. Blaming you lot. You wanted to just had the biggest panic attack in years when my brain decided to inform me that, one day you'll close your eyes and never wake up. You'll never know what happened and everything happens after you. The eventual destruction of the earth will happen without you. Weirdly, I had that yesterday. I had my very extreme mental breakdown occur, to which I then had to go over in therapy today. and occupational health was just sat there like, this isn't good, you need to ring us. And it's just like, panic. Yeah, love the existential doom. So helpful. Also, not a good time to happen while you're making dinner as well. Luckily, I managed to have like a complete mental breakdown and managed to finish making the chili con carne. So we did good. Gingy in chat, if a donut was named after you, what would... I can't answer. But you know what I'm thinking. If I was a donut, I'd be a figure 8 shape with a chocolate strawberry. I don't think I can mix chocolate and strawberry. Although chocolate and orange is a worse thought in my head. Because I'm a 2-hole boy. I knew exactly where you were going with that. Wouldn't you have any filling though? Yes. Nutella's good one. Oh, Biscoff. Oh, Biscoff would be really nice to smash right now. Why have I got streamer bar up? Let's hide that just in case. Also, as per, if you hear screaming, I'm very sorry. It's the neighbours. Okay, so I want something like that. Let's go straight in with the colour. Should I go flat brush? Been out of action a couple of weeks and the clinic's out not allowed for another week. So I'm feral. Soon, Kate, soon. Now that you've barely streamed in the past year, I'm still on a 5 streak. think I may be addicted. Please don't send help. I have to say, honestly, you're doing fantastic. I saw somebody earlier had a 15 watch streak, and I'm just like, how have you managed to be around for like the fact that like last week I streamed in the daytime would have thrown most people off. But no. Although I do wonder if like some people have me like permanently tabbed. Okay, I'm alive. I can bother you again. Are you okay? Do we need to send help? What really threw people off? Were you streaming in the daytime? Always watching. Well, that's the thing. The fact you can check. Also, hi Joe. The fact you can just like quickly check who's in the chat. I can see who's got me permanently tabbed. And I appreciate you. Had a work meeting and then did dishes. Oh, you work from home. That's wait. I'm assuming you're working from home. I don't know why. I always thought like you were in the office. Are you spying on us? Always. I'm a dirty little lurker. That sounds weird. I'm sorry. Hi, Casey. I'm just sat there giggling in the bushes. I'm always watching Mike Wazowski. Look, I've got not much going on in my life. I have to be a bit creepy somehow. And honestly, all you guys that actually stream with like face cams, really, really helpful because like the baby is distracted by watching you. I'm a shit. How are you a shit lurker? Do you like peer over bathroom stalls? Is that what we're going with here? If you're not a bit creepy, you're bored. Yeah, pretty much. Baby can stare at the cat. Do you know he was staring? Little cat whose name I now know as Melody. Yeah, baby lost his shit when he saw Melody earlier in the garden. That was cute. Seems to me that you have a ton going on in your life. I don't know how you have the energy to stream and do all the kiddo things. I don't. The biggest part of my therapy sessions is the extreme breakdowns. Thank you, Angel. Hope you were good. 52. Bloody hell. It really is. Yeah, I'm not managing it with kiddo. Me and Sam have had to do a lot of talking because I was just going crazy. But like the way everything is at the moment. So as an example, the baby the past few weeks has been going to bed at like 10 o'clock at night, almost every single night, which means neither me or Sam gets a mental switch off time at all. And it's hit a really bad breaking point now. Like I am really not good. So he's still trying to like give me the time, but it's difficult on him as well. So it's like one of those weird balances. I was streaming in spite of the chaos. Always love to see you are. Glad you're able to squeeze out some time for it. We have to. It's like one of the best things of socializing for me. So it's needed really badly. And it's the only time I can genuinely sit down and do artwork. Like obviously I'm trying to do the YouTube videos on the Sunday now. That's been good. But that brings its whole other level of things. Because I've got to edit a video after. which has become easier. Yeah, trying out new mics has been interesting. I should have spritzed you. Let me sneeze. Okay. Come on, spritz, baby. Let's get you sopping wet. Okay. What do you mean, Angel? Going crazy. Shut up. Look, at least I didn't scream down the microphone. You best be happy. It's Louise! Hi. Oh, I was gonna get back to you about the guitar message. I went and told Sam I sent you a message about secondhand guitars. Like the day after. No, I spoke to Sam after I sent you that message. And he turned around and goes, no, Em, I know exactly what guitar I want now. It's fine. I'm just gonna buy brand new. Oh no, Saul. Damn it. I'm gonna have to repeat all that now. Hopefully a bit more eloquently. Here's a question. I don't have the countdown, do I? No. Missing the countdown for the advert. Long one. Like my dick. Okay, nobody heard that. You're all in ad land. Except for YouTube. You're safe. Let's go with... It's going to be sitting in with the purples. I'm going to get judged very quickly by Lewin when he comes back. And then add this to the top. We have some elements of darkness here. Down. Right, hi, welcome back. Okay, so as I was saying before, I told Sam the day after I messaged you that I messaged you. He's like, no, you shouldn't have said anything. It's fine. I know exactly what I want now. It's like, I was just trying to help with this. So yeah, Sam wants a 60s style Les Paul Epiphone? I'm trying to remember all the words. In iced tea. That's what he wants at the moment. Are you judging? Are you judging? Why terrible idea? It's more, it's more visceral than that. I know. I want to know, like, true reaction here. They're shite. Ooh. Okay, in what sense that I would understand? They're probably fine, but definitely not for me. This is the thing. Like, I obviously know nothing about guitars. So, like, when all the salespeople, who all seem to be in bands anyway, so cool, that's helpful. They're talking about different things. It's just like, I have no idea what you're saying. If he wants to put his back out, that's up to him. Yeah, but he's not gonna be standing up, is he? Because he's not gonna be performing like you. He's just gonna be sat on his butt, just going. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like one of the most basic guitar riffs. Something from AC/DC. That'd be exactly what he wants to do. So when we initially like went into one of the shops in Birmingham, we walked in and Sam didn't know how to explain anything. So I literally said, "My husband is having a midlife crisis, so it's time to buy a guitar." And Wonderwall. I was being good and not mentioning Wonderwall. He's gonna sit on his ass and play Smoke on the Water. Yeah, exactly. Very sure it doesn't fall over, otherwise you'll need a contact Lydia to put the headstock back on. Ooh. Yeah, I never think about these. Yeah, first guitar. So yeah, if you imagine like somebody middle-aged has never played a melodic instrument in their life, that's where we're starting. Guitars for the guys who can't afford a Lambo. I think I'd be really upset. Even if Sam could ever afford a Lambo, I'd be very disgusted if he turned up in a Lambo. I would know there's something wrong with him if he ever went near a Lambo. I was going to jump in and defend Les Pauls, but as first guitar, it's not a great idea. Wait, why? Tell me. What's the reasoning? I suppose definitely a midlife crisis guitar as well. Exactly. Oh, sorry, are you a Porsche girl? No, okay. So what Sam likes and what I like are vastly different. And mind you, I'm someone who cannot drive anyway. No, Sam's dream car is a. Oh, I've forgotten already. It was at the Forza event and he went crazy when he saw it in Vicky's photos. Is it a Nissan? Oh, I feel bad. I've forgotten it completely now. That's on Les Paul, but I'm told you can get that with the right other bits. Oh, okay. Very heavy, not easy to play. The angle's a bit awkward. When you're sitting, it's harder to reach the higher frets. Oh, okay. In the nicest way, I don't think he's going to get to a point where he can play the higher frets. He's going to stay low. Is that me being too mean? No one knows best to me, but I think it's something about the pickups. Yeah, that's what they were mentioning in the shop, and it's just like, I do not know enough about this kind of stuff. Hey, Koyan. Drop D forever. How many songs are in Drop D then? Also, that was another realization. I'd have to tune the guitar. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm sure that can make a difference for the tone. I get you. You miss the experience of being 13 years old and discovering drop D tuning. He's a drummer. So Sam was in his own little world on the drum kit as like his other friends in the band were just messing around. Yeah, Coyne's really mean now, Lewin. You can't recreate that in your late 30s. Gotta say in all caps or Gingy, can't read it though. Exactly. What's reading? I don't know. I love Tim Minchin. Anyway, how is Lewin life? I am mid to late 30s and I do not need this. You being triggered a little bit. Look, everybody goes through this. It definitely sounds like the children are being murdered outside. I'll complain too much. Good, at least that's something. I've got a guitar that sounds 40 years old sitting in my... Oh, that's probably it's also in my garage, an acoustic in its case. Get it out. Have a play. I was trying to convince Sam to get an acoustic initially because I'm like, hey, if you're going to learn, why don't you, like, learn traditionally? Then a lot more things will be open to you. But does he listen? No. I'm told the shrill screaming is a normal part of child development. It's not shrill, it's like a monstrous guttural sound. It's one kid in particular. And it's just like, I don't know why you're doing this. Basically, I can't play any longer. Oh, no, that's fair. I don't know, have it on the wall as a memento. Turned 41 last week. I'm not sure the midlife crisis of mine is ever going to involve a big ticket item. To be fair, at least you don't like have any silly regrets. Like, I keep noticing like people I went to school with, I'm witnessing their midlife crisis happening. Because it happens a bit earlier now than used to be. And yeah, the deep regrets everyone's having. For most people, the midlife crisis is very fascinating. It's just like, oh, they're no longer with their long-term partner. Oh, this is interesting. Regrets. Florida, no. Yeah, Jane, like what I do with my instruments that I don't play anymore, I've got them mounted to the wall. It's like I feel bad that, you know, just not even gathering dust because they're locked up. It's just like never being seen ever again makes me sad. Like, especially if you played an instrument for quite a while, it's your identity. It's like a part of your past. I always love seeing people's instruments on display, even if they don't touch them anymore. It's nice at least to have them out. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying to Sam, like, get a pretty looking guitar, because it's just like, you're, in the nicest way, you're likely to never really play it much. So just get something that looks nice. That's how it's been here since I've moved here. Oh, we're married 25 years ago! Oh, wow. When people come around, they look nice to be about. I need more wall hangers all over the house for you. How many guitars have you got at this point, Lewin? That's how I feel about my bike and kayak. Yep. If he's very attached to the Les Paul, I recommend pointing towards a Nighthawk model. LP shape but flatter and a lot lighter. Different pickups for a bigger tonal range and affordable Epiphone that comes in some neat colours too. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to copy and paste that. Actually, even better. I'm just going to screenshot your entire bit and then chuck it into mine and Sam's chat. And thank you so much for the follow. Grab that. Where's Piscord? Piscord, where are you? There we go. Okay, that is now officially saved in our chat. About that model, they're actually pretty cool looking. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to Google this one later then. Ovation were all the rage when I was young. The oval back that bulged out. I feel like that must be so awkward. I feel like at the same time though, whenever we were going into the music shops to look at guitars, I was trying to see if I could find a mandolin, and sadly, the one place that did sell them, they were actually out of stock and were waiting on a back order. So I'm gonna have to have a look another time. I guess I'm right to see you too, Ginge. Cheers. Cheers, Lulu. Bite me. Of course I missed the message. Got rid of my clarinet soon after I stopped being in band in high school. I didn't particularly enjoy it. The reed and the noise it made. Oh, when it wasn't tuned, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. Oh, that's completely fair. I went back. I found it. It's fine. I used to work in a music shop in my youth, and we've had a few mandolins. My shop is a cafe now. Damn it. I was going to say, Dan, are you... I'm trying to remember. You're relatively local to me, aren't you? I'm pretty sure it's you. Any decent music shops that you know of that would like have a good selection of mandolins? Like, I find it's really hard to find like a good music shop nowadays. Yeah, that's a yeah. I was right, Staffordshire. I used to live in Nottingham. Ah, I see. Well, very nice to see you back. Thank you. I'm getting there. I'm getting like more appearances in. I'm pulling colours that I shouldn't be. Go with this kind of blue. Not for mandolins, but you have to have a look at Hippo Guitars in Derby. Okay. Incredible shop run by lovely people, and they get the best guitars in. I mean, that's going to be an easy name to remember. Hungry Hippo Guitars. That's how I'm going to remember it. This is really bad. At least Derby isn't too far. There is a place past Derby actually, that we'll have to go to anyway, so that might be a good little stopover. Hey, scrap metal. I'm adding just so many colours into this. I need to just like make a choice. I feel like these shadows are purple though. Let's go straight in with this. I feel like I've lost my eye for observational colour. That's fine. This is what the sketchbook's for. Practicing these skills again. Not enough points to give treats to my Lord and Saviour. It's fine. He's banished downstairs at the moment. Just because, like, literally anytime I open my door, like if I'm sat here, he will go to Rivendell, and he now puts his paw in and knocks over like all the tables. So we got OG colours, the YouTube vid with the Neo colours, the bright blues and purple are very pretty. Yeah, they were bright. Like, don't get me wrong, I do boost the colours on YouTube because, like, I don't know how things are going to come across, but, like, still really pretty with these colours. If I remember rightly, like, this really nice blue here, I think it's Cobalt. And I'll be definitely using the Neo colours, like, more often for things. They genuinely surprised me. Like, I thought they were going to be one of those influencer products that, you know, everybody uses but are actually naff. But even like first usage, they actually turned out really good. So for quick sketchbook stuff, I think they're going to be really helpful. Was he naughty? He was very naughty. Go get him. Eventually I went, whoa, the crafty ghosty didn't work. Why didn't it work? I swear I linked it. Unless it's StreamerBot again. Won't give treats to Caesar. To say what I earphone maker. I'm so sorry. Hello, welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you up to? You're making all the pretty pictures. Doing good. I'm very warm. The fan is off. The windows are closed. The computer is really hot. Please send help. How was your stream? We did a Tuesday sketch with me stream. Magpies, nice. Question. Friendly magpies or the dive bombing magpies? And thank you so much for the follow. 27, see at my desk. Yep. 28 at the moment. I don't like it. It's a bit too warm. Isn't the same magpie? No, magpies have different personalities. The Australian magpies are evil. The ones we have in the UK, like, are really chill. They just, like, nip at each other and tear the smaller birds apart. That was an interesting day seeing that happen. English magpies are treasure hunters. Australians are divers. See, that's the best way to put it. The Australian kind with the swooping season. Yeah, exactly, where people have to wear helmets and then have, like, cable ties to stop the swooping. Have you seen the new art game, Mecha Chameleon? I have, and I've also seen that people have made malware for it. So that's a bit of a shame. Please clean my PC, it is not helping. There's probably dust in it. Crack open your PC. Get a hose, open your PC, spray it all down, and give it a really good rub with a towel. That would do. Lots of friction, yeah. European magpies are adorable. We had a mated pair in our neighbour's garden. Yeah, we've got one in our tree in our garden. We've got 3 in our tree now in the garden. That's good to know. Why would you malware a game? It's not in the game itself. It's for a add-on. So you know that people would get they were essentially cheating in it. I think it was like a certain map you could download, and it actually had malware in, and it was stealing everyone's information. So be careful. But yeah, it's not in the actual game. It's in add-ons that other people have made. I mean, that goes without saying for, like, anything that's third party anyway. Yeah, never. If you got anything you wish to show, please give a shout, because I can send you a link permit if you want to show off any of your things. which I'll just get that ready just in case. Permit. Permit for Kermit. Permit for Kermit. Yes, share anything you want at all. Thank you. Burbs. Oh, that's lovely. Sorry, that was such a very weird reaction. Sorry. I'm gonna be a normal human. Normal. Keep my arms straight, hands together, no flapping. That is beautiful. That is so beautifully done. Okay, let me put this on the full screen. And I'll pin that to the top of the chat so everybody can go grab that. Perfect. We're not pointing at the flapping. I did the weird voice as well. I've been so good not to be weird around people, but obviously I'm starting to slip again on stream. Share internet screen. There we go. Let's look at this. Can I get some zoom ins? I even just love the way you sketch. It's just beautiful. Like, I'm trying to get like the close up perfect. It's really difficult to like move this around. But yeah, this is beautiful. Do you use like a preset brush for colouring in? Or is it the custom brush? I love the texture going on with this. I want to see these little guys again. I want to see this little guy all fully done. This is so cute. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you so much for the raid on the new default ones. I think it's called. What program are you using for it then? Sometimes I can tell at a glance, but today I cannot. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't going crazy thinking it was Procreate. It's probably not going to be, but this reminds me of the 6B brush for the pencil sketching. He is a happy guy. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Honestly, I love guessing the program with some of these things. Because like, there are certain programs, especially if you use the default brushes, you can just glance and be like, this is this, but like you can tell what brush it is, but everybody uses it ever so slightly differently. And it's really cool. Oh God, we're being like fully hit today with all the raids. I've just realised my raid animation is sitting on top of things, not underneath. I have fully broken everything. Hugo, hello, how are you? How's your stream? What were you up to? Thank you so much for the follow. Hope the soundtrack heard and appreciated. I need it right now. The amount of people that are so funny about the Hobbit films, which I understand if you're a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan, sure. But there are elements of the Hobbit films that were good. Like the soundtrack. Very happy. Are you painting with gouache? Yes, I am. It's been a while, so please forgive this going on. I'm very out of practice. And I can't read colour very well at the moment. How you doing, Hugo? What were you up to today? And if anybody is new here, hello and welcome in. My name is Gingy. I word vomit in your direction. I'm gonna go now, but I predominantly do watercolour and gouache illustration, and I'm just working in my sketchbook today. I'm trying to do a thing where I paint every day for a month, and then if I manage that, I'll extend it to the next 2 months. But it's already difficult because the baby's not going to sleep till 10 at night. Today is a bit of an off chance. He went to sleep at before 7, so that's going to be interesting. It's all hell at the moment. I've never dared paint with it, to be honest, but love the look of it. Give it a go, genuinely. If you happen to already paint with watercolour, treat it like watercolour. The only thing is, if you're used to watercolor, stay away from acrylic gouache because, of course, acrylic just can't be reactivated. But you can water down like normal traditional gouache as much as you want, treat it like watercolor, and then get the layers to be thicker and thicker as you go. Best way to use it. We've been sculpting Diablo character. Going to finish the painting of our ballet orc sculpt tomorrow. Love your streams, bye. Thank you. Is there anything you wish to share at all, Hugo? If I check your link permit, anything you wish to share at all? I don't lose my brain. There you are. I'm just like, where's your name? I can't see you. Link permit. Just in case. Oh, I need to switch back to multi-chat. Have I missed anything? Nope, we're good. We're good. Obviously, because like with the multi-streaming, I keep forgetting to switch back to multi-chat. So then we're stuck in like in the Twitch chat and I'm scared I'm going to like miss something on YouTube. Here's York will be painting. Perfect. Oh my, wait. Is this the orc? Yeah, it is the orc in particular that was modelled after. Yeah. I love that this adds insult to the ass hat so much. This is absolutely stunning. Let me share this. Look, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. I'm mostly doing digital lately because it is easy with my perfectionism. Honestly, I'm totally with you on that. You go, the detail is absolutely stunning with this. Thank you so much for sharing. Let me hop back to this. Actually, I'll just, once previous link has timed out, I'll then pin this one to the top. It's fine. I remember to do this. I can juggle this. I didn't know I needed it, but I did. Exactly. It's just, I love the little belly pooch gut hanging. It's just, it is perfection. I don't remember posing that. You've managed to make an orc super graceful. All the contexture falls on the weight of it. What the heck? So good. Genuinely, I do not understand people who can sculpt. Like, whether traditionally or digitally, it is wizardry. Absolute wizardry. Don't want to risk post the view from the rear. I don't know. I say there's probably a market for it. Or is that for the Inner Circle Stories Club? Actually, that's a question. Have you actually... Are the bits covered? Like, fully? Why am I asking? Because like, I could just see, like, the curve of the butt cheeks going on. But obviously I can't tell if there's, like, a little panty situation. Why am I saying this like this? Oh, my God. You know what I mean? Is there any detailing down there? He's on a bass. That has a music box in, by the way. Oh, that's really cool. And he spins little things. That's amazing. I really hope he's wearing a thong. Like, I didn't realise I needed this in my life. We all need a bit of a saucy orc. I'm going to have nightmares tonight, aren't I? It's fine. We're all having nightmares together. Doing this is making me realise I need some like colour study practice because I am awful today. Don't be a coward, go commando. Oh, but in a tutu, you're risking a lot. me switch to a normal brush actually. A+ breathability. Head out for now. Bye everyone. No worries, Joe. Hope you have a good day ahead. What colour are we using for this? This green? Yeah, that'll do. Hawk was commander for a while. Now he has panties. Yeah, the union got involved. I mean, these temperatures we're getting in the Netherlands, I kind of get it. Honestly, yeah. Doesn't matter how you're sitting, it's horrible. I've resorted to like sitting on the floor because it's too uncomfortable to like be on a sofa now. But then I'm not safe if I go on the floor because then I get bit. UK is not much better from what I hear. Today, I think it was 26 degrees at its highest in the Midlands. Which honestly isn't too bad. Like when it was hitting 30 degrees plus for multiple days, it was a genuine struggle. 29 for the east. Oh. 38. No, it's illegal. That's very illegal. It's just getting worse, isn't it? Like, we're complaining here in the UK, but oh god, the rest of the world super struggling. I'd like to unsubscribe from that. Exactly. Like, I feel mainly bad for anybody who has to work. Like, sure, if you're in an environment that you've got like good AC or you work around coolers, that's all good. But if you're forced to do manual labor in that heat, I've got a friend who works in a warehouse and they were just like, it was just purely unbearable. I also spent it felting. Why my hobbies involve wool and sheep? Why do I do this to myself? So you're too warm and then you're occasionally stabbing yourself with the felting needle. Self-inflicted manual labour. It's too much. I had 35 during the 4.5 hour training session for work. Remote at least, with the cams on. Oh no. Oh. So you can't even like sit in next to nothing to cope with it. Warm sheep smell. You say that, Cade. Like, this has got such a strong smell still. I think I'm going to have to top up this blue. The kids... Okay, I think the kids have finally gone back in the house. Give me a second. I'm just going to open up the window because it is too warm. Okay. Reposition a little bit. Struggle anyway, maintaining neutral expression because of my resting misery in God's face. After 4.5 hours, no thanks. Honestly, I don't know how people manage. Like, I don't think it's too bad when you talk, but when you're sat there listening, it's hard to look interested for so long. Use this blue? I can. I'll just dot it in. I need to be quicker about this. I'm getting bogged down with details and I shouldn't be. Hopefully the second and third sessions weren't as hot. I remember when we had the worst of the heat waves. And actually, no, was it the first 2 days of like the worst of it? Like Mom was sent home from school because she works in a secondary school, but the heat was actually going to be worse at the end of the week, and they said, "Oh, we can't let the kids have a third day off school. Everyone's got to come back on the day where it's 39 degrees." To a school that has 0 aircon, which makes 0 sense. And obviously, less than half the school showed up. Thank you so much for the follow. Rubbing wash process, neatly combed, not so bad, but also work with raw fleece straight off the sheep. Smelly indeed. Oh no. How much cleaning does it take to prep wool, like for felting? 30 degrees, that's high. Later this evening, it'll be like 10 degrees less than that. Yeah. Everywhere's on fire. It's an absolute horror. What's that process? I have stinky hobbies. I share sheep too. But there's probably like you've got a good knack now though to like do it as quick as possible. That's cleaning a fleece. Ah, I see. I obviously don't know enough about any of this. Okay, so we've got like a cold bit go across here. And then we've got the warmth of this colour. I don't think I've done this very well. It's fine. We'll go over it again. Just get initial bits in. Gary's like, washing for felting, it depends. I make, oh, rugs, cool. I finally have time for my hobbies because of no more job. How's your mental health now quitting for it? What should we do? This one? No, this looks too samey. Ooh, this one could be interesting. So there's a bit that goes straight across. And we have a tree up here. That's for the most part it all blocked in. So that could work. Hello, fellow Gingy. How are you? Ooh, there's movement. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just check the cameras. Stay asleep. Stay asleep. He's lost his dummy. He's currently got an arm over his face like this. A Scot with Scotch? How classy. How are you? Sheepskins, but rather than having the leather tanned hide or wool on you, your shorn fleece and work the back of it. I'll keep going. Keep the outside is used to face outside on the sheep. Stay fluffy. That feels complex. Just waiting to be called in. It's great not having to go back to my old job. Good, good. Hopefully that little shock will eventually leave you. Do it with raw fleece, use it for using water and soap. Ah, okay. Wait, what? Why did that get flagged? Is this where the mods... That was weird. That was auto mod. That wasn't one of the mods being weird. Thank you, Ginger Bear. It's just wet felting the roots of the hair. That makes sense now. I'll say why it was flagged. Yeah, that's weird. Legit. The thing is, if it was... But surely if it was thinking like ginger was a slur, it would say for... It would basically say, like, oh yeah, this has been moderated because it's... I can't remember what the technical word Twitch uses now, but usually says. In this case, it didn't. Weird. A bit of everything, shearing, felting, and felting with merino. Nice. I get to say stuff like, "We ginger." Yeah, pretty much. You can say anything you want, Cade. It was because new to chat I sent 2 messages. No, it wasn't that. It was just, yeah, just Twitch being weird. And thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, say beep boop if you're not a bot. I need to sort myself out a wet palette. So we can go like super opaque. Oh, neat noob, you're a bot! No, not the loan shark, Tom Nook. All my art is made with it. It's so much effort with the materials. I love that. Cade. Can't think straight now, thank you. What did I do? You're just being yourself. Your usual adorable self. Yeah, I think I definitely need to like make myself a wet palette. I've still got some birthday money left over. I was just trying to be good and hoard it like a dragon, but do I treat myself? Cade is adorable. Darn it, now I want to draw. I recently started messing with watercolor as well and using acrylic ink like watercolors. Yes! Best way to do it. I use like a contact lens container. So I drop the acrylic ink into that and then I put water in with it. That way I'm not having to like mess about too much and then I can keep it like nice and wet. I am adorable. I'm an innocent boopable yeen. I have never done anything wrong ever. Exactly. And anybody who says otherwise, I will fight them. I will defend your honor. And not on this. So I'm using straight up professional gouache with this stuff. But oh god, do I have anything in here? No. I'm losing my mind. I don't think I've really used acrylic ink in this. No. Old sketchbook I did. usually I would line things with acrylic ink initially, and even like watered down acrylic ink if I was to do like a big final piece, because of course it's acrylic, it's not going to reactivate with water. So really helpful for getting the initial bits in. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to make this sketchbook pretty, but also I'm trying not to care. Oh, the Gandalf. Yeah. I was really happy with that one. I'm losing everything. Come on. You don't know how many times it took to do like Frodo's face. I kept ballsing it up so much. Thank you, Scott. Hopefully I will start to do final pieces again. Gandalf is my great something grandpa. Exactly. Like the one with the void background and the white lines. Void background and the white lines. Oh, yeah, I was just doing a quick doodle with that. That's Saf and her little demon heartthrob. Yeah, as soon as I finally finished my Moleskine sketchbook the other week, this is my second attempt at like hand binding a sketchbook. So this is filled with all watercolor paper. So I'm trying to fill this. I'm trying not to care too much, but this is going to be filled with like all the world building I want to do. Like I said, I'm trying not to care too much. But hopefully I'll have some nice ideas in here. The final pieces. What do you guys think about it? It was commonly said that one Took's ancestors must have taken a fairy wife. This, of course, was absurd, but there was something not entirely hobbity about them. I honestly loved that, though, with the whole Rings of Power thing. Because it was just like... everyone was just like, is Gandalf gonna fuck one of the hobbits? This is where all the Tooks come from. Made that one dang really good binding and cover. Thank you. So, like I said, this one was the second attempt. This was a bit better, a bit neater. But like you can still see like it's not perfect, and yeah, it's not perfect, but it's better than the first attempt, although the first attempt looks a bit more impressive. I zoom out ever so slightly. So this one was the first ever attempt at binding my own sketchbook. So like at a quick glance, feels like an art attack project. Which Cade is going to yell out, "Come dragon now." With my papier-mâché Alduin. But yeah, this was my first attempt. It looks fun, but you can see where I tried to, actually underneath easier to see, I tried to do it properly. I just didn't have the right materials. And so much of this is just butchered, but I tried my best. Like, again, I need to fill this up. But this sketchbook was meant to be my adventures in Skyrim alone. So nothing else was meant to be in this. Like, can you see? Like, in between here, absolutely disgusting. Like, it's not perfect, but we tried. I forgot what I did in this. This is like such a while ago. The last one, yeah. As you can see, I've still got like loads of this to fill. But then like with this one, this is all gold. That was painstakingly done with ink. But mine is a process and something I want to try at some point. Honestly, I highly recommend it. I'm starting to question whether to get a leather journal that's big enough to accommodate like paper going into it, and I'm just going to make my own signatures to slip in, because like it's far cheaper just to buy like a pad of watercolor paper as opposed to like buying an entire sketchbook. So I might do it long term like that and make it look like an old style rustic like travel journal. I'd love drawing in that book. Even with that build, almost makes it better, like an old handmade medieval book. Yeah, that's what I was really hoping for. What song? It must be. But yeah, I wanna do something that looks like oldie worldy. I think that'll be part of the next project. I'm gonna try and do something of those maze folded micro scrapbooks. Why does that ring a bell for some reason? I found out the other month what Victorian love letters were. They were cute. I had the patience to make sketchbooks for myself. I tried making an accordion style sketchbook a couple of times and it was fine. But in the end, I got too angsty while doing it. I feel you with that. I got very frustrated with the sewing up aspect because like I kept messing up. I get bored too easily. I get distracted and I start doing my own thing. Susie's disappointed is like a treat. I know, I'm sorry. To be fair, he got many treats during the therapy session earlier. He's based in Edinburgh, so if I end up going there again, I'll try and join one of his workshops. Honestly, that's a good shout. The idea of copper covers and leather is beautiful. I originally wanted to make this the second sketchbook out of leather. I couldn't find anywhere that sold it that I trusted. Because like I don't know enough. So I ended up having to buy some fake leather in the end. I think if I do like a couple more attempts at bookbinding, and if I feel very comfortable with it in the end, I'll attempt to do something with real leather. That way it can last forever then. And I'll just have it that I can change out the centre bit. It's a Crowley. Ain't she seen you here? How you doing? What am I doing with my life? This. Ooh. Yeah, pod's dropped. It's folded the same as accordion style. Ah, okay. I've still got the small Etcher accordion book. Need to do something with that. Imagine making a little 8-page zines of my arts. You can fold them into a single page. Honestly, I've been very desperate to make zines again. I keep toying with the idea of buying a printer and like trying to make some zines to like give out with shipments or just like sell them as their own little things. 23 months and tier 3. Thank you so much, Crowley. And boop to you too. Thank you. Get 16 sides out of a 12-inch square sheet. That's good. I just set my file to print Kinko's FedEx on 11x17, then just trim the edges. I know. should do something like that. I think I need to find somewhere that I'm okay with like printing. Like I literally live around the corner from a reprographics company, but they always require like a minimum order. And like I don't often sell things, so it's just like I don't want to invest in like having to print off a few. I want them to be nice enough quality. I'm just really finicky. It's really annoying. I think I'm just desperate to buy a printer, but they're never worth the money. Too expensive to function. I also was really tempted at like selling prints again, but I just don't know how that'd go down. Another comic book artist streamer. Seems to have found a decent printer if you need a recommendation. Not sure what the minimum order would be. They ran a proof. Maybe at some point. That's my only issue at the moment. It's just like it's minimum orders. Like if I knew for definite I was gonna like move a few, it would be fine. But when it's like so uncertain, I don't know if I just need to run like a few trial things and keeping things really simple, really cheap. With obviously like the products themselves being cheap. Like I had a few thoughts of some just quirky things, probably the best way to put it. Just under. Yeah, I feel like I'm just like it's my usual thing. So many things I want to do. I just don't have the time to do it. Winding myself up with projects. Okay. Actually, is this dry yet? It's near enough dry. That's the second time in any day arc and says something I don't understand. Can you imagine if Arkan actually meant it for a work chat? You mean to tell me someone that Tizzle wants to do 10,000 things but can't pick one, so does nothing? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. To be fair, that's more of an ADHD thing, let's be honest. The Ryan Dental, we're just operating on a different wavelengths at the moment. We'll just put it down, it's the evening. What am I doing with my life? This was this, wasn't it? I wanted like the periwinkle colour. See if I can use this how I originally was intending. Flat brush. Oh, sweeted? Yeah. That'll make a lot more sense then. I'm currently in pre-vacation brain. When is vacation? Arka's just having a moment. There we go. This is where the colours are melding better. Okay, I am a lot happier. I definitely think these newer colours are going to be the best thing to save me. They really are. I've got a ticket to see Dan and Phil. I'm so excited. Dan and Phil, the OG YouTubers. I feel like I should know this. I probably should say OG YouTubers who have not been problematic. That pipeline. You're just screaming at me now. The ones that are also in the news in the UK that came out as gay. Wait, why would it come out in the news? That doesn't feel like a... How long ago was this? I feel like that's an odd thing for to be news. Salad bot. You've just reminded me. No, I have not taken my own meds. Oopsies. I took my meds. ADHD. We'll try that initially. You go here for now. Go for orange. I'm still trying to figure out like how to use these at times. But go with still big news because they never officially said they were gay altogether until 10 years of doing YouTube and living together. Was this one of the things that many of us already assumed that they were a couple, hence why it wasn't a big deal when they officially announced it? If it's the people that I'm thinking, I always thought they were a couple. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Like Bert and Ernie, yes, exactly. Done my meds so far today, just waiting for the timer for the last one. Good. Take your meds. Go some yellows. Okay, so this shows up better as like streaks. So I'm still trying to like figure out how to use these in my general practice with things. And thank you so much for the follow. I feel like this needs to be a warmer yellow, but I'm just going to go with this. Yeah, tomorrow I will be streaming in the daytime. Don't know what time exactly. Just depends when the little one is going to take his midday nap. Yeah, crayons. How you painted the second box so quickly? Wasn't that almost? Some things are simpler than others. I took too long with the first one. I am not having a good art day today. That's probably the best way to put it. I'm just like, I'm struggling to register colours. Some days I can copy colours exactly. Other days I'm just like, I've forgotten how to art. Today is one of those days I've forgotten how to art. Streak these in a little bit. It's Vicky. How are you feeling? Is your body broken? What's up with that? Where we literally lose the ability to art for no reason? Yeah, it's that's way I can describe it. It's like you can't observe correctly anymore. Like you're doing what you think is there. You're not doing what there is. Because like that, I knocked that out in 20 minutes. Today I'm struggling with this. I was made this little boy screaming. There's a couple of the captions say, I fucking love colours or I fucking love crayons. I spent the last hour talking to. Oh no. What did you eat? You need somebody to hold your hand, Vicky. I find it, I'll put it into Discord. Yes, I need it. Something like that. And then one more, and then we can just do refining however we want. That one looks nice. Wrong orientation, but we'll go with it. What's happened, Vicky? Oh. Hope you get somewhat of a break soon. You say that, Ark, and Vicky does not touch spice in any shape or form. So if Vicky's eating something dodgy, she's got food poisoning. Oh. Spices are the spice of life. I think Vicky will punch you now. Looking while I play Minds and Craft. I need to touch that again. Managed to get in for another round of like Baldur's Gate the other day. But that's because like I can get up and walk away no problem. I like spice, so it doesn't like me. Makes me feel mega sick. Funny enough, Vicky, I've come across more and more people recently that are like actually allergic to spice. Like not just in the case of like, oh, it just disagrees with me. It's like, no, like they full on get an allergic reaction to spice. I found it really fascinating. A very strange collection of achievements for Baldur's Gate. Wait, what was it? I have a strange collection of achievements. What do you mean, like, in general? I feel like I've played the game very normally. Makes you feel better. While I sat on the bathroom floor, you're in the background noise on my iPad. Good, Vicky, good, because that's all I ever hope for, that I get to be with somebody while they're on the toilet. It's my only want in life. Oh my gosh. That username as well, practically tragic. This sums up Vicky's day today. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, you have a very strange collection of achievements. What's strange about my collection of achievements? What's strange? I've done nothing weird. You're making me guess this now. What goes on the sale on Steam is just made to Xbox Play anyway if you have Game Pass. You got to bring up the list. Okay, that saves me because I can't juggle this many windows. Oh god, something's gonna shit a brick. And it won't be Vicky because she's completely empty now. Sorry, Vicky, I love you. I know, poor Vicky, I'm so sorry. I have to heavily keep an eye on my funds at least. Yeah, definitely. Gotta be a good possum. So, where are we going? Insert disc 2. All I think of when I hear that specific piece of music. Oh, sorry. No, yeah, I definitely wasn't reading correctly. Sorry. You definitely ate something bad. Is that your credit coin? Easily 100 plus hours of gameplay on a simple playthrough. Yeah. And the fact there's like so many different ways to tackle situations in Baldur's Gate. Dre! No, you're a penis. All of them started out. Text to speech, you coward. Thank you for the sub. I know, I can't read. I try my best. All I saw was toilet. Didn't you not pay attention to a chat? I know. I'm actually like focusing on drawing right now. You should be proud of me. I wasn't calling you a penis, just saying penis, you penis. No, you're a penis. Actually, no, Dre, that's what you're hungry for right now. Almost got a virus. Oh god, I think out on the cruise ships. But I got it at work and it was 2 days doing both. Not recommended. Oh, that's bad. I think she'll learn to read at the same time a kid starts to learn how to read. Wow. To be fair, the poor baby's like still being read the autism book right now. Because I'm like, I need to get through this book and then I need to sort out the assessment. I just keep forgetting again. I'm hungry for Nuggies Mackies. What the Caesar dip? I can't get behind like a Caesar dip. Caesar salad sauce. No. No likey. No lighty. Can you just show the stream of proof of your tism? mean, there are some extra parts to it that I'm still learning. It's why the book's been like a really difficult read, because I'm just like going through the general bits. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm used to all this. Then I find like I go into the next chapter and it's like a really devastating part. I'm just kind of sat there like, oh no, it gets worse. I'm trying to think of like what to include on the initial referral that I need to put through. Because they're just like, give as much information as you can. And it's just like, this is daunting. I can't remember the title off the top of my head. It's downstairs. I'll put it in the Discord. It shouldn't be too far back, to be honest. It's the one by Ellie Middleton. Yeah, just reached like a very specific chapter, and luckily she doesn't go into detail about it. And it was, yeah, I had a bit of a cry freak out because I'm just like, oh god, I'm gonna have to like dig into this during the assessment. Would help you find out if your kid has superpowers. No, I'm reading it for me. And to be fair, we are keeping an eye on baby Bear's development, because like my stuff got missed when I was a kid. Like having like mom tell me about like certain things and like me remembering bits as well. I'm just like, hey mom, this was really blatantly autism here. Did you not think this was not normal? She's like, well, I'm like this too, so it's fine. And it's just like, damn it. Classic. If only you had a new mic you used to speak while you go check. Hey. Apparently, I can connect the mic up to OBS. So apparently, if I connect the receiver into the cold shoe of the camera, it should work straight through, like no problems. So if I'm doing a short stream, like I might be able to use it. They hadn't invented autism back in those days. Yeah, pretty much. To be fair, I say that my nan is also the same as well, so my nan wouldn't have picked up on it because she's just as bad. Like, there is a very clear, obvious pattern of family history. Repairing the weave does not align with what other. What's repairing the weave? It has been a long time since I played Baldur's Gate. I have no idea what that achievement means. Oh god, I don't. Well, give me a hint. I don't know what it's about. A little cheeky ballpark. Did you perhaps jump into multiplayer? I don't think so. No, I don't think I've ever jumped into multiplayer. It has to do with an orb. No idea. Thank you so much for the follow. Have I somehow got an achievement I didn't mean to have? I can't give full to. Okay, that's fair. I'll read the description. I'm probably just like not going to remember I did this at all. I'm just going to guess what my reference picture is doing at this point. There's this. Goes there, and that goes there. Thank you for the follow. There we go. Soft colours. Okay, and I want for good luck. That's quite a wide spray. Wet. Some for me, some for my paints. Activate you. Okay. Yeah, Dre. Apparently, I've got like a weird achievement. How is that a weird achievement? I feel that's quite a normal one, right? Oi, you. Yes, Arkin. Remember the convoluted series of key presses to take a screen snip on Mac. What do you mean convoluted? It's just that. Fine. And thank you so much for the follow. I saw you playing the other night through Xbox. Don't remember if I was cheeky about it or not. No? You were not cheeky? Unless I'm just actually losing my memory. Which, to be fair, I do have a level of sleep deprivation right now. Command Shift 4 on a Mac, or is it 3? No, maybe 5. Is it 3 for full screen, 4 if you want to do a targeted area? And send a cheeky message to your Xbox chat while you're playing, because I definitely thought about it. To be fair, I never read my Xbox chat messages. Because, I get some weird stuff through there. I rarely ever play. Well, I don't even have Game Pass anymore, so it's there's no need for me to even go on the Xbox app. Yeah, every now and then I check my messages and it's just the weirdest stuff comes through. And my only assumption is, because I use ginger beer across everything, it's just somebody being weird because they've tried to see if my username matches anywhere else. I don't get people. No, you're purple coin. At least expect a response in 7 to 10 business years. Pretty much, yeah. There are certain things I don't often look at for messages. Oh god, I went on DeviantArt the other day. First time in a long time. 500 messages. 500 messages. I just went and deleted them all. Just no, not dealing with that. I can't read, that's the problem. Business. Didn't realise she was public. Whoa. Whoa. There's a joke in there somewhere. There is a joke in there somewhere. Super pop at the moment. Lots of people want to be my friend on Discord. When you say that, do you mean bots? So many bots. It's okay. Just call me a Reaver from now on. Is that joke too British? Is that too niche? Okay, and then we want... I don't even know what colour the majigs were. Good start. I don't know why, whenever this song plays, I always think of being absolutely off my head at a rave, just bopping along to this. I think it's the bounciness of the tune. I know they don't look like bots, the cute anime girl avatar. Some random pointless text in the description, no link to accounts. Wait a goddamn minute. How many bots do you get? Like, I imagine you're part of like lots of Discord servers, so like I can imagine the rate of bots is a lot higher. I'm only in like a small handful. Like, I never see it in a problem like in the servers that I'm part of, but I know occasionally like a random bot will join my Discord and then message you poor lovely people, and then I find out last minute. So now's the training. Were you particularly bad? Oh, I just missed that. My brain is fried. Not the fun way I had to sit through 7. Oh, I really miss Red Annual. I miss Red Annual. Sage Ray, 7 hours. Well done. I'm in too many servers, and sometimes requests come from accounts that I don't share a server with. Oh, so I must be on a list somewhere. Probably. That's annoying. Training like policies and protocols and allergens for food safety and shit for the whole company every year. It's important. Anaphylaxis isn't fun. Layer up these colours, see how they go. We place bets. What time is the baby going to wake up tonight? He slept for the night last night, but he went to bed at 10 and woke up at 7:30. I'm really dreading like a 3 a.m. wake up. Just been doing like training one day sounds brutal. I hope that help the retention. I'm definitely on this. Got random propaganda text about supporting a certain controversial country and bash them completely. Oh, that's the thing. As soon as like your number's out, really annoying. Is he still up? No, not right now. He went down at just before 7, which is why I'm thinking he's going to wake up at a silly time in the morning. We're at such a weird stage with his wake windows at the moment. Like, sometimes his wake windows are about 6 hours, 6.5 hours. He's finally eating solid food now, because he's basically 1 year old now. I've put a break on giving him formula. Like, he'll have formula a little bit, but for the most part he's having cow's milk, which has meant he's now got appetite for solid food. So it's been an interesting balance trying to get everything. His government number. That's why I said propaganda, not a scam. That sucks. Those colours are nice together. I like that. These remind me of this nice combination of colours. And solid food for ages. He had a taste for other white meat. Since the heat waves, he stopped eating solids because he was teething so severely. He wouldn't touch food in the slightest, and sorry, too much detail for people, but yeah, he kept vomiting. Anytime he ate stuff, he was vomiting. But it was the teething that was doing it and the heat. So it caused such a revulsion in him because of that memory. Any time that I had brought food to him, he threw up as a response without even eating anything. It's been really difficult, but he's starting to eat food again finally. It's been so tough. Heatwave must have been absolutely horrible for the little one. I couldn't have done any better. He has been kept cool, but we can't go outside. We've been very much stuck inside because even I struggle even with a little bit of heat. It's just been a bit of a weird one. Yeah, where's my latest bite? Right here. I don't know if it picks up on the camera, my paleness, but I've got a little bite mark in here. I've got another bite mark here. I've got a bite mark on my belly. And he does this thing now where he clings onto me severely. So he'll really be grabbing onto me for a hug, and then he'll sink his teeth into my shoulder and he'll just start giggling. If I try to put him down from that, he'll scream his head off. And now he's learned to pull my hair if I try to put him on the floor. It's been tough. And I'm very touched out right now. Yeah, never breed. I am one and done. I can't do that again. I love him, but it's been hard. I love this song so much. Okay. I need to rewatch this film. I still absolutely refuse to watch the live action. It's The animated one is perfect. I do not need anything else in my life. Yes, I think you are. I think it is Test Flight. Is it exactly shot for shot? It's like, I know Hollywood do not care. They only care about money. But I think it's deeply insulting that the film is basically perfect. They didn't need to redo it. Not quite shot for shot, but it's still not worth it. That's fair. What, Trey? It's from How to Train Your Dragon, Trey. It's very close for a shot, but if I recall correctly, the OG is perfect. Yeah. I think How to Train Your Dragon is one of the few films that is just perfection. Like, do not change it in any way. So the Odyssey. Oh, how was it? Mixed feelings. Ooh, how come? I really want to see it, but we can't. We can't get a babysitter for enough time with that. This was a beat for beat. Oh, okay. Yeah, Goyen, tell us about the Odyssey. You need to go back and watch How to Train Dragon. Yeah. Treat yourself. I'm just going to nod my head proudly that you've got it exactly correct. Yeah, has anybody else seen the Odyssey? Like, what do people think of it? I've watched the Odyssey, but I don't think I can stand being in cinema for that long. I will wait for it to come out on streaming so I can take a pee pause. Yeah, I'm with you on that. With the few recent times, I say recent times, I think the last time me and Sam went to the cinema, it was a year ago. It's been over a year. It's been a year and a half, hasn't it? And we rarely went to the cinema anyway. After the pandemic. Yeah, every single cinema experience I've had in the last 5 years, there's been like something like quite bad happen that's really put me over the edge sensory wise. And it's always down to like other people. It seems that nobody has like cinema etiquette anymore. Yeah, Spider-Man. There's a few good things at the moment. Other people are the worst. Like, whether it's people like on their phones throughout the entire film, people talking throughout the film loudly, people that chew with their mouths open, and not just like a normal chew with their mouth open, like absolutely disgusting, almost like they're just doing it comically. Oh my god, I wanted to punch that woman. I can't even remember what we saw because I was just so traumatized by this woman next to me. Like, I remember I was crying. Scenes, first. Wellbeing Flawless series about having watched Nickelodeon Netflix shows. How to Train Your Dragon should have had more focus after the ties let's get focused on the interactions afterwards instead of just post-credit scene. Ooh, okay. Scenes, writing, this opinions about it. I wouldn't say it's clouded my opinion because I think those opinions are very, very valid. One talked about how they made it heavily straight and straight for men, and about how they're basically written. Give you very little dialogue to all the women have bigger parts than what Nolan gave them. To be fair, I have also seen that criticism, but it's a general criticism with Nolan films. So it's we shouldn't be shocked. But regardless, I still want to see it. And you still see it. Okay. I really want to see the film. Yeah. And Spider-Man looks good as well. Obviously, I've had the main plot points already spoiled thanks to social media. I don't really mind. This. Let's try like a bit of backlighting. This is amazing. You still do better. Okay. Yes, phone. I know it's my bedtime soon. Question is how to tell the story of doing better. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's blue. Make everything a bit harmonious there. It's only 10 p.m. Gingy Standard Time. Yeah, it's 10:15. I've got my bedtime thing is it screams at me as soon as it hits 10:30, and I get all the prompts prior. It's just literally because of the baby. There's been too many times where I'm like, oh, I just want to TikTok for a little longer, it'll be fine. And then it's like 1:45. And then I'm just like, okay, now it's time for bed. Put my phone down to charge, and then I hear the crying, and it's just like, no, I'm tired now. I'm gonna go to sleep. No games. It's genuine. It's a shame. TikTok is my life at the moment. It's the only thing that's like keeping me regulated. I tried to do it where I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'm not going to look at social media. I'll be productive and have my sketchbook downstairs with me. Baby can climb on the sofa. Baby can literally grab anything that is put down now, so nothing is safe. Yeah. It regulates me. It stops me from having epic meltdowns. I'm not even kidding. Okay, and then this had... At least it works through. Yeah, I'm glad there is something that helps. It just gives me a chance to have like 5 minutes of like mental disassociation. So like for me, it's a really helpful tool. I even brought it up in therapy of like, hey, is this a problem? How much I'm having to rely on it to like not lose my shit? And she's just like, honestly, it's a fantastic tool to use if you're using it like that. I'm like, yay, cool. I don't feel bad now. Helps me do a little reset. With me, social media, I've got to regulate because the world is on fire, then I just get angry. I think I've tailored my algorithms quite nicely. It's probably the best way to put it. Instagram, because Starch just keeps sending me absolutely feral things. I get a lot of very funny things on Instagram, and then Instagram for me is very art related. So if I want to feel a bit more professional, Instagram's really good for that. TikTok's good for general current events, but I mean, we've got some funny stuff happening in the UK at the moment, so I'm kind of loving the content. My entire feed is literally just Count Binface right now, and I'm quite happy with that. Oh yeah, Starch is even more feral behind closed doors, Crowley. He just like sends me the most obnoxiously weird stuff. I've just got to try not to like flinch. Why is your algorithm broken? Fine line between staying updated and finding out actually interesting things. I say this with all the love in the world, Coin. Have you thought about blocking certain terms? Because that's what I've done with a few things on Instagram and TikTok. It just keeps things a lot more lighthearted that way. You'll get interesting things to watch or read. I've evidently led the algorithm down too many hyper-focused rabbit holes. I don't think like what's my latest hyper-focus? Oh no, I know what my latest hyper-focus is illuminated manuscripts. That's what my latest focus is. For a brief moment, I thought you were using a crayon. I mean, technically, they still weird me out, but I quite like them. They are water-soluble crayons. I just have screen time, which forced me to be off social media. Okay. Oh no, bacon Pringles are nasty. Unless like the American flavour is nicer. The British ones are horrible. Like when you have like roast dinner flavoured crisps. They're icky. Is it? I'm just gonna nod my head and just. I'm gonna assume you're correct. That they're tasty. That's my favourite Gene fam. Caesar included, obviously. We're all good. The little one is going to bed extremely late most nights, so it's messing with us quite a bit, sadly. Which, like, I don't think I'm going to last much longer myself, to be honest. I'm feeling shattered. But as a positive, if all goes well tomorrow, I will be streaming in the daytime tomorrow. I think Mum's coming over about 1-ish. So I might try and stream for 2 or 2:30 and go for about 3 hours if I can. Anything else tonight? Because meds. Ooh. But yay, meds. My youngest is moving. Oh, to college on Friday, but I still remember the bedtime struggles and changes. Oh. How are you feeling with them moving off to college? Sorry, I do apologise for yawning. I am a tired possum. Just done a lot today. There's someone who works at a college you. That's because you're subjected to it 24/7. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh yeah, this is looking great. No yawning, then I'll start to. I'm so sorry, Doodles. I'm so sorry. I'm good. I'm tired, as you can tell, with the yawning. But we're trying to push through. Today I am trying to do like lights going through the trees. Barney! Bigger boat. Bigger boat. How is Barney? His kids aren't back yet. Moving weekend is either this. Wait, what? Really? That feels early. Is that normal? I can't even think of when Freshers is. Yes, I thought you guys can't even do Freshers. Lucy, I hope you've been well. Yeah, I've been good, thank you. How about yourself? In 2 weeks, the full semester starts for me as far as elementary to high school. We'll start this, that. Wait, really? I'm good. Wait, when do your summer holidays start on average then? I'm really confused. So, like, for us, academically, like, schools, university, everyone starts around the 3rd of September. Everyone usually breaks up for the summer holidays like the 21st of July-ish kind of time. Mid-August is moving, classes start final week of August or the first week of September. That's quite a big gap then for the moving in period. I guess we're just shoved in really quickly then. Uni summer starts around mid-May to early June over here, depending on the college. That makes sense because it's like as soon as the exams are over, right? Yeah, it's the start that throws me off there. It looks like I'm badly misremembering uni. Well, I wasn't in accommodation, I just I commuted. It's early compared to the UK. Yeah. So I'm thinking like freshers is like the entirety of September almost. They say the first 2 weeks, but let's be honest. Second years usually start end of September or start of October. Very depending on where you live, districts, and I think states. I think California starts a bit later in my area, June, July off, and early August. Okay. I wonder if that's also like weather dependent. Things move around a bit. Am I overthinking? Also now there's like I'm like 20 Pringles in. They started to taste like the shelf stable bacon bits. Second years usually avoid freshers in my experience. Can't imagine why. You get the occasional like final years, you know, like people have taken like gap years, or they've done like their sandwich year, and they come back and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna join in with the last bit of freshers. It'll be fine, and they're just, I don't know, 5 drinks in and they're on the floor because they can't keep up with the babies. I say that the younger generation don't really drink now. Winter break covers quite a bit December, January 1st. It's been quite a while since I've been in school, so I remember all the breaks are a bit hazy at best. That's fair. I just hear about most stuff from Mum. Or like when Sam gets given a baby to chaperone. Local uni does winter break for the weekend before Christmas to get 3 to 3.5 weeks. Okay. Thank you for the follow. 3 streak. I saw a headline the alcohol industry is having issues because Gen Z aren't drinking. Yeah, I've seen a few of those too. It's one of those though that like, you know, when you see a headline, it's just like, is this accurate or is it not? Because like at the same time though, with young people and drinking, like nobody has money these days, and going out to drink is, you know, insanely expensive. So I can understand like why everybody's like not doing a lot of these. Have you been doing good? How about yourself, Tattoo? Woohoo, poor industries. Someone recently said Gen Z started to drink more now. That's what I mean. It's like so many news headlines are just very misleading. But I don't really know any Gen Zs IRL to like ask this question. I'm too old now to be associated with the younguns. Alcohol's one of the few industries that will support. Liquor is tasty. Yes, it is. Although I say that, Vicky found these things called buzzballs, which turns out are American, and they're like 13.5% for like a small thing, which I thought, okay, this is interesting because like I love beer. I really love beer, but beer is extremely filling. You have to have a lot of them to get drunk, and it's just really gassy and it's just very uncomfortable after a while. So like I wanted something tasty but strong. And yeah, with these little buzzballs being 13.5% that Vicky was saying, Vicky doesn't get drunk. Like Vicky's liver processes alcohol at an exponential level. But even she was drunk, and it was just like, okay, I might be able to just like have one then, and this might be a really cheap thing. I tried the berry one, and it's blue, just like WKD. I put one little bit on my tongue because I forgot to shake it up properly, and it tasted like window cleaner. Like actually tasted like window cleaner. It was disgusting. disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Vicky said it tasted like a bad, like, slush puppy. Slush puppy, hush puppy. Like, I kind of understand the tang, but I didn't like it. I drank it, like, sat for a while, because I'm like, okay, this is strong, it's going to hit me really badly, so I'm only going to have one. I did not get drunk in the slightest. Went to go have another. So I tried the strawberry one. Again, I did not get drunk. And I'm just like, these have affected Vicky, but these have not affected me. Something's wrong here. And, like, I don't really drink anymore at all. So it's not like I'm no longer a lightweight issue. I was just very confused. It was weird. The buzz balls will fuck you up fast. I must have had duds or something, genuinely. To the people here who drink, if you offer someone a drink and they say don't drink, do not push them to consume it. Would you accept it? I need to read that last bit. People here who drink, if you offer someone a drink and they say they don't drink, do you push them to consume? Oh no, never. Never, never, never. To be fair, if I'm hanging out with people who don't drink, I don't drink anyway. Because it's not fair on the people who don't drink. I grew up to be a picky eater, that's fair. But with alcohol, you don't know the history, so I push. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll stick to my 0% beers or tasty cola. Wait, tasty cola? You're making me question, do you mean, like, just normal Coca-Cola? Or is this like another brand? I have to say, while being pregnant, there were some very good 0% beers. I was very happy with them. Oh, there's a brand called Tasty Cola. Okay, that makes sense. I was supposed to try alcohol when I was younger. To this day, I still don't drink. I don't think I miss out on anything. Honestly, I think it's a cultural thing. So, like, I drank to fit in. I later realised I'm autistic. I drank because it was the only way to cope in social situations. So I developed a really bad habit to deal with parties. I would just drink to dull my senses. And it's a habit I still do, unfortunately, which I'm desperately trying to break. I like old school, all the sugar with the caffeine cola. Cherry Coke especially. Ooh. I can't get my head around cherry Coke. Just that there is. Oh, okay, that's fair. Like, I'm a professional athlete. Oh god, yeah, you can't take your body at all. It's not worth it. You need to be 100%. I think we all trying to fit in now. I mean, to an extent, I think it's like, I want to say from that perspective for us, Crowley, it's like a British cultural thing. It's like, I was very much one of those 14 years old getting drunk in a field kind of stories. You don't really hear that so much nowadays with British teenagers. Well, speaking of Coke, my uni work is splitting with Pepsi for a deal with Coke. We almost got Coke freestyle machines that supposedly fell through. It's always like a preference thing, isn't it? Like one or the other. Eat all the soda in all machines, it doesn't taste good. Yeah, and when it doesn't mix properly and you get that weird like syrup that hasn't like fully dissolved. Choco freestyle is my mecca. And unlimited sugar Coke, yes please. Sam has switched back to buying the caffeine-free and sugar-free Coke. And like, I rinsed through them the other day, and I got to a certain point of the day, and I'm like, I feel awful. What is wrong? And then I realised caffeine-free Coke. I was very badly struggling. Austrian people here into beer and sparkly cider. Never got why. The moment you that you don't drink, people look at you like you said, wolf drop counter. Yeah, I can definitely see that from those regions. One of those cultural things that people still haven't really changed with. I think the younger generations are better for it because I do think less younger people drink. Means I can't have my peach Sprite. Oh, peach Sprite sounds nice. I'm definitely hitting a bad flagging time. I even had an energy drink today to try and like keep me perked. Fingers crossed I'll get a decent night's sleep today. As you got people also vape. Yeah, I can't get behind that. Yeah, different organ. Very cultural. I'm in motorsports. When I tell them I'm professionally ride motorsports, people are just like, that's not. Wait, what? Really? How are people thinking that's not a real sport? That blows my mind. Damn. You've got lovely roads for it as well. Oh, now that I say that, it is extreme car culture, isn't it? Around the nice, pretty scenic roads. Again, there are lots of like sport bikes. I don't know. I want to try Isle of Man. Yeah, somebody that Sam used to know. They were a paramedic for the motorsports on the Isle of Man. Yeah, they were needed. They were needed a lot. It'll be. I want to go as well. I want to see that. It seems really, really cool. It's definitely like a once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't drink or smoke. I don't need any more complications now. I just spend money on that stuff. Just give me caffeine and books. Exactly. Those medics ride like crazy too. Yes. Yeah. That's the thing. Because like I know a lot of the paramedics for the Isle of Man, they are volunteering as well. Because like they love the sport, but they also want to help out as much as they can. Because of course it's extremely dangerous. One day we'll check it out. I said to Sam, like, I really want to see some like rally driving. So hopefully at some point, I think probably like maybe something around Wales would be quite good for it. Andy, hello. Welcome on in. How is everybody? How was your stream? I realize I'm not even getting like the audio notifications. I must not have like set that up correctly. I actually tried to apply for MotoGP to get on the Isle of Man, but unfortunately, I've qualified. What? Is it more geared towards novices or something? That makes no sense. Could you lie next time to say that you're like slightly underqualified so you can join? So I bring my normal peoples to you this evening. When you say normal peoples, it's making me think like it's a trap that they're not normal peoples. I didn't hear the raid noise either. Must have been really broken this time. Well, that's the thing. I think the raid sound comes in on the same thing that the crafty ghosty is on. I thought I set that up, but maybe that's part of the issues with me accidentally deleting StreamerBot, and I haven't actually linked everything back up yet. My to-do list is going to be absolutely insane. Why apologize for Hazy? How bad is Hazy? Yeah, definitely. We're definitely normal here. Definitely normal. Because my height and weight are 205 centimeters, or American friends. Oh, you tall. Not typical rider. Normal professional riders are about 170 and about 100. Basically like jockeys. That sucks though. I guess it's one of those things kind of too dangerous to lie about your height and weight then. I'm heavy. No, it's fine. It means that if anybody bumps into you, you're more likely to stay upright. When you ask the weather is great. I feel it's like nobody has any other lines except for that, right? Very tiring to hear the weather phrase. Oh, the air's a bit thin. It's a slightly different one at least. Yeah, no audio, no ghosty. We did at least get the raid overlay. The raid overlay that's like on top of everything. This is the issue. But how was your stream, Andy? And thank you so much for the follow. I've activated some orange there. I feel like I shouldn't have. It's fine. This is life now. What am I thinking with this? Tiny bits here and there. Just little heads up. I am thinking of actually. I will stop raids so I don't get caught out. I'll be good. I'm going to be finishing up soon just because I am flagging very badly. I was hoping I could make it to midnight, but my brain no brain today. Stop raids. There we go. Perfect. Safe. We can coast in peace now. Or coast in piss. Either way. What's going on? Might need to. Okay, that still works. See, these crowns are definitely good for doing the tree textures. I'm still trying to figure out like how best to use these. Steam was, makes me honest, I'm experimenting with a new pen technique. It's not really going to plan. Oh no. What was messing up? Thank you, Crowley. Wait, what was the last bit there? She usually once or twice a week and is currently working on her sketchbook because she hates Crowley. I want to make final pictures. I really want to make final pictures. I'm just so exhausted. I feel like I'm doing like a coin flip all the time at the moment. Hence why sketchbooks are a good way for me to like understand if I'm having like a bad time or not. It's like 50% of the time when I'm making a sketchbook is nice. The other 50%, awful. So I'm too scared to do like a nice proper piece that's going to be sellable. Because I'm really scared about wasting my time. I forget the rest of your usual intro. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to create a polished metal effect with paint. Ooh. I mean, like for the last finishing touches, the bit that always throws me off whenever I see people doing polished metal is like how exact it is. Like there's no softness to it, right? Sorry, I'm trying to like suppress a yawn at the same time. It's like it's bolder than you think it should be. And your brain's trying to hold it back, and it's just like you just need to like go all out with the metal. This colour top. Actually, here's a thought. What's the temperature going to be tomorrow? Am I going to be sweltering again? Currently, yeah, still 28 degrees in this room. There's baby. Baby's got his blanket off. He's going to get cold at a certain point and wake up, but Sam didn't put joggers on him. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to rain soon. Nice. Okay, it's going to be 20 degrees tomorrow. Okay, that should be good. Let's go with... I've added an orange that I shouldn't have added. Oopsie. This is life now. Okay. I'm going to be good and I'm going to pack up. Sorry to cut your raid short, Andy. We're essentially gonna do like a raid trade because I am very, very sleepy. I genuinely think the baby's gonna wake up in a couple of hours. I think it's gonna be a really rough night. I really hope I'm wrong. I really need some sleep. You look like a watercolor painter. I'm a acrylics on plastic miniatures. Nice. I desperately want to get into mini painting, but I don't know where to start. I went into Games Workshop the other day, like to have a look at some of the Warhammer stuff to see if there was anything I was attracted to. And I just like went straight to the back. I'm like, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, but everything's too small. Like the Warhammer stuff is like fractionally bigger, so a bit easier to paint. We all just going to bed. It's supposed to be, yeah, it is cooler tomorrow. It's definitely cooler tomorrow. Yes, we almost sleep now. I might even do a cheeky raid and run because I'm that bad right now. Sleep. Oh, I'm yawning. This is not good. Do we find a cutie? What are you doing? Oh, they're not even there. Come back. It's fine. It's fine. They're gonna come back. Hey, E-Love. I hate to say it, I'm about to raid. Because I desperately need to go to sleep. But as long as everything goes okay tomorrow, I will be streaming tomorrow in the daytime. I am hoping to aim... Yeah, Mom's coming over at 1. I'm hoping to aim about 2 or 2:30. So we'll see how we go from there. Also, because like I have to keep saying it because it's where everything's going now. For all of you that have been following me on YouTube, thank you so much. I can see slowly the sub count is going up and the views are getting higher with it. So I greatly appreciate the support over on YouTube. And for anybody who doesn't know, because I can't often like stream anymore, I'm trying to slowly build up with... Oh, thank you, Crowley. I'm trying to slowly build up things on YouTube. So my YouTube link has just been chucked into the chat. If you guys like what I do in general, I try to post something every Sunday now, unless I've got something going on. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you for your support. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to chuck some more links into the chat. If anybody's interested in any original work, Ko-fi's the place to go for that. Eventually, I will start doing proper paintings again and start getting more things for sale. Big overhaul coming. Are we making magical cats? I mean, not right now. Like I can pet a magical cat once I raid out. But yeah, first thing is my Ko-fi link, and then obviously my YouTube again, Instagram as well, and Blue Sky if you happen to be on there as well. And we're gonna raid into Astronomical, and I'm gonna raid and run because I'm literally about to crash out into bed right now. Raid message. Oh God. Should we? Do I have all my old ones? Or all of these deleted now? They've all been deleted. Yay! Yay! I'm just trying to think of something weird. I'm gonna give you a weird one. There we go. I can't run the commands even if they were mod or above. I remember rightly. Yeah, I think a lot of things are broken at the moment. Again, streamer bot. Anyway, there's a weird raid message for you. Not too weird, right? Right. Okay. Raid and run. I love you guys. Oh no. No. I'm confused. No! Don't you dare! I think they're wrapping up. Damn it! Damn it! Let me unmute. Can I do this quick enough? Can I do this quick enough? We might be going on a raid train. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.